Jolon True, and welcome to my Let's Play of Star Trek Online on the PS4. I'm the Big B82, and this is part 56 of my Romulan Republic Starfleet Aligned Tactical Officer. We're about to undertake the final mission here on the home world, where we've been asked to investigate a underground source of energy that's causing some potential problems to the planet. Well, we're going to have a nosy around and we'll have a see what's going on. So we'll need to speak with the Romulan logistics officer, who has no voice over, so I'm going to do her job for her. And let's have ourselves a chin wag, shall we? There's two missions here, of course. So there's two missions here, so let's speak with her. The power source. Admiral, we detected a power source under the Hawaii ruins. The location is a series of lava tubes that lead to an underground volcano, but the energy readings are not geothermal in origin. We need to learn more, but the material content of the lava tubes is affecting our sensors, and the probe simply won't be able to do that kind of test we need. I know it's dangerous, but would you be willing to explore the area? You and your team will need environmental suits. The heat and pressure will be too much for anyone but a Folian. Foreshadowing there, a bit too much. Anyway, let's head into the ruins. Now, I have taken the liberty of getting my crew some environmental suits. I also have my free one, so let's go into the underground ruins. Captain, these ruins are ancient, but the markings this area would have been built around the time of the Sundering, but the lower levels appear to be much older. I recommend that we investigate deeper to see if we can learn more about this structure and its purpose. We need to be careful though, there's no telling what's down here. So, they will give you a free set of these ruins are unusually well preserved. So these are Romulan. These are post-Sundering ruins of our people. When it was Morian. Well, it's now called Morian, or when it was they were free. So these are our ruins. So over here, I believe, Admiral, detecting high levels of toxic gases as well as extreme heat ahead. Environmental suits will be required to go further. I believe these containers nearby contain enough suits for early waiting. So these guys here, they give you free. Now I've got my own, so I'm going to don my own. So there's mine. There's Heathens, Snatchers, Toven, and Beryl. And you come into this and you go think like that, and that's activated. Now before you head down, because it's a bit of a bitch to get back up from down there, you have to come and scan this motherfucker. There appears to be a geological instability, Admiral. However, I believe the rock will continue to hold unless exposed to extreme pressure. Detective finding life signs ahead, sir. So, the professor had to ruin it, didn't she? The instability looks pretty serious, Admiral. We'll send a geological team down here. Right, and there are our Folian friends. I understand the logic behind people making glass floors. I just don't get it. I mean, from architect's perspective, it looks pretty. You know, yeah, look, you can see the underground, you can see the lava flows. But from my point of view, I fucking won't walk on it. There's a minor geological instability, Admiral, but nothing serious. Based on the markings and age of the material, this panel was definitely day one in origin. It appears to be a date shortly before the cataclysm that made the planet uninhabitable. Discuss the discovery of the defunct Iconian Gateway by the Day Ones. So the Day Ones found an Iconian Gateway. That's new. This panel discussed the rebuilding of the power plant and the restoration of the Iconian Gateway. The rock appears weak here, Admiral. Suggests we proceed with caution. Xenophobic, but pretty stupid. This panel commemorates the activation of the power plant and the Iconian Gateway on the day the gateway was activated. Although the statue is day one, it shows a heavy Iconian influence. Oh crap baskets. Admiral, although there is a significant possibility that this is in this rock, instability in this rock, it appears to have been artificially stabilised. This appears to be an ancient power plant, probably a very one that caused the geological instabilities that plague this planet. Looks like the Tholians are trying to restart it. If they do, the effects on the colony would be devastating. We need to stop them. Hey, xenophobic insectoid bastards! It's my home. Yeah, this console appears to hold records dating back hundreds of thousands of years, but it's significantly damaged and very fragile. We need to send a team to recover it. This console appears to be damaged beyond repair. We may be able to salvage some of the components from it, but that's about it. Okay. Admiral, there's something went wrong during the power plant shutdown sequence. It appears to have initiated a cascade overload. I think I can deal with it remotely, but it will take some time. Until then, we will have to shut down the power between the 4 relays as it increases. If you can keep at least 2 relays functioning, we'll be able to handle the power escalation. Fucking get off it! You son of a bitch! I've lost a relay because of the fucking team standing on it. Relay 1. What does the numbering scheme on this motherfucker? For you. Now here comes the boss. Captain, we've collected all the data down here that we can. Now the Romulan teams can get to work analysing this to determine exactly what's down here and how to adapt it to our use. Their power plant is massive. If it's safe to use, it should provide almost unlimited amounts of geothermal energy for the entire planet. We won't be able to use it right away though. As long as there's Tholians here, it won't be safe for anyone down here. Are you ready to return to the surface? No. Thank you. Now that we know about the area, it will be difficult to push it will be difficult to push the Tholians out. But now we know they're down there, we can be more careful. Also, we know that they're looking for artifacts from the previous civilizations. If they're useful to the Tholians and useful to us, all we have to do is find out how to use it first. Okay. Romulan mark. Okay, but we're not done. No, we need one more mission. And that is Secrets of the Ancients.
New readings have been detected in the underground ruins on New Romulus. We need you to clear a path to the lowest levels and then signal us, so the Titan and our scientists can investigate.
Okay, so let's signal Titan. I'm reading you loud and clear, Admiral. Head researcher Adana and I are preparing to make our way for you now. We'll be there soon. Your findings.
I received your signal. Thank you for calling us down. I knew we could count on you.
Sir, I think I found some kind of log or recording.
Can you activate it?
I'm not sure. It has some iconography similar to artifacts found in the Isha Forest Cave. This symbol in particular looks...
An Iconian gateway? Yes, I believe it is.
Those look like the same creatures we saw with the Iconian. It looks like they've hooked some kind of machinery up to the gateway. I think they're trying to power the gateway.
How old are those recordings?
This can't be right. The first one seems to be 200,000 years old. The second one was recorded 50,000 years after that. And were those things Iconians?
We have a lot of research to do before any of those questions can be answered. This gate is clearly inoperable. Do you believe it could be reactivated?
With time, yes, I believe so. By the elements! Do you know what this means?
It means we have a chance to learn about one of the galaxy's most feared and ancient races. We couldn't have done any of this without you. As amazing as this discovery is, it pales in comparison for what you've done for our people. I could never fully or properly express my gratitude for everything you've accomplished since the attack on your colony. Because of you, we truly have a chance at starting a new life. You've helped secure our new home and given us a fighting chance at survival. There are no words that will ever fully express my gratitude.
A statue would be nice.
Information discovered from researching this gate will be shared with our allies. Some people would be opposed to the releasing of secrets such as these. But time and time again, you have proven that we can all work together for a brighter future and for a better Romulus. I thank you.
Cool. So I'm receiving a priority hail. You have acted with great cunning and bravery, Admiral Deveka Admirus, and you continue to bring all our people closer to achieving a new Romulan Empire. In order to properly recognise your hard work and excellent service, I've ordered a shipment of materials which will allow you to acquire some of much deserved equipment. I look forward to your next report and know that you'll be leading all the way, Romulans and Reapers. Okay. And that is the end of that. Ready to leave? I am. And that's the end of our adventures on New Romulus. Of course, we'll be back to the home world in the next thing when we go and start the Solanide arc. But until then, as I sort out my character and my Mako armor, I've got to go and sort that out. I'll sort that out off stream. Okay, and that is the end of part 56. When we return in part 57, we'll be starting the Solanide Spear arc and returning to New Romulus and see how the, as he says there, how the work on the gateway has proceeded while we have been away. I'm the Big V82. Please subscribe, comments are welcome, and I appreciate any thumbs up. And I will see you in part 57, Spear of Influence. Until then, Jell on True. Ciao for now.